Hello and welcome back to the Rounding Third podcast. I'm your host, as always, Justin Young. Joining me are my co-hosts, Braden Patton and Bryson Yamada. We have two very special guests this week, Benicio Betancourt and Joshua McKnight. Those are their legal government names. You have to call them by that. We have a great show planned for you today, but before we do that, we have a confession to make. We have not uploaded a podcast since May. Or even earlier, probably. I think it was before the season started in March.
Late March.
Braden broke my laptop.
Okay.
This is a new laptop. Braden broke the old one.
Do you want to explain how it broke?
Yeah, we were recording shorts and like TikToks, which we posted a few of, and I was handing you my laptop to just hold it for a second while I went to grab something else, and the hard drive melted.
And how is that my fault?
Because you touched it and then it broke.
I know my thighs are hot, but they're not that hot to melt your hard drive.
Well, whatever the case is, the hard drive melted. That laptop died. I have a new laptop. Yeah, we couldn't. I don't have the money. I know we're recording this in my movie theater, but I couldn't just like get a new.
You just had to add that.
I couldn't just get a new laptop whenever I wanted, so I had to wait till my birthday. I got a new laptop.
Yay! But we're back.
But we are back.
Permanently.
Permanently until Braden breaks this laptop. All right.
I will never be touching.
Actually, another reason why we didn't do it is because my camera lens broke too, and I had to get a new one as well.
That was not my fault.
But you were there when it happened.
I was there, but it was no relation to me.
All right.
Got some bad mojo going.
Shut up.
So, what do you say we switch things up? Why don't we start with our competition segment, if that's okay with everyone?
All right, let's do it.
All right. See you there. You two may turn around. Here we have
Saltines.
10 saltine crackers.
Do you have to eat them in a row? Right?
You guys will have 1 minute. Whoever eats more of them in 1 minute wins. Wins a great prize.
What does this have to do with
nothing? It's a competition.
I'm not even.
I made you guys eat frozen popsicles that weren't popsicles.
That is true.
They weren't.
It's not that bad. I'm not gonna like throw up by this.
It's not bad. I just don't want to do it.
Yeah, it's just exactly. I think that's the best kind of competitions. All right. On your marks. Get set. No, put it down. Put it down. Are you fucking serious? Go. 1 minute.
Oh, he's.
Later.
This is so stupid. I've never felt like I had to chew and work more in my life.
I have. It's like you guys actually aren't doing too bad.
Brain's struggling.
Brain's struggling a little bit. I will say yours were not as nicely designed as the plate I gave to Bryson. 3, 2, 1, and that is time.
Oh, that's not fair. He shoved like 3 of them in his mouth.
Okay, I think there is some deliberation here. So Bryson technically has Benny Vaughn get in on this.
No, this guy.
There's 4 crackers left for Bryson.
Look at him.
Here's the thing.
He can't even talk yet.
Braden has 3. However, he has 3 in his mouth. 1 in his mouth, and there's about half a cracker just spit out over there. And right here. So
No.
So rolling on a tie.
that has to be a winner.
Okay.
So as the host, I make all the decisions. I bestow my decision to Josh. Josh, you choose who wins.
Oh shit.
I already finished mine too.
Still chewing.
It's all stuck in my teeth.
I'm about to get the Bryson.
Bryson wins. Bryson, you get a great reward that I also forgot to grab. Give me 1 moment. Bryson, your reward for winning. You get this nice water.
Let's go.
Braden, you get. Wait, I get to keep it. Just drink it.
I have to drink it?
I think he was probably gonna make you do that even if you won. Sorry.
Finish what you started the other night.
I don't want to finish what I started the other night. A little sip. Let's get this off camera.
Yeah, he's of legal age.
Good point. So minty.
All right. So you're back at the set.
My BAC is slightly higher than the last time you saw me.
All right, we're back. Yeah, Braden really threw that one away. Just complete utter choke job. But
Literally.
before we go any further, whatever you want to call it,
Yes.
I'd like to take a reading out of our religious book. I have here This day in Philadelphia sports. And as the recording is July 3rd, so if we go to July 3rd,
It could only be like baseball related.
1993. The second game of the Phil's doubleheader ended at 4:41 a.m., the latest conclusion in Major League history.
Excuse you.
And then the next day we lost 6-4 to the Padres. But there you go, on this day in Philadelphia, 1993. Latest game in baseball history. All right.
Wow.
Was it July 3rd?
Yeah.
Okay. Because it's not going to come out today, but
No, it's not.
Yeah,
It'll be
July 3rd.
It will either be a 4th of July special or 5th of July special.
Get your Ruby Tuesdays.
Yeah, that too. All right. Oh, fuck me. Just ignore her. She'll stop.
Can we let her in?
I don't like her. All right.
Check it out.
Now, what do you say we move on to a little immaculate grid, if that's okay with the folks at home?
I'm down for a little grader.
All right. Cut to it. All right. White Sox Nationals.
we have the evidence.
Adam Eaton.
Mike Soroka.
I like Mike Soroka
Oh,
better.
fuck me, I guess. But Mike Soroka's still in the league.
Oh, that's right. He's Michael. 2%. National and an Astro. I'm sorry. A little slow.
The trash
2019.
Yeah, that would be bad. I'm thinking. No, I was thinking Evan Gaddis, but he was a Brave and Astro, not
No.
a National. Not an Astro. We have the four thinkers over here.
Hey, I gave the first one.
I also
Sure.
did the first one. Benny?
It's true.
I have no idea. Jesus Christ.
We'll skip it. And a National with a 40-war career. Ooh.
Harper's got it.
No,
I don't think
he probably does, but that might be a little too obvious.
Give
Give
his
me,
name. What was
Buzz
his name?
Rodriguez.
Was he a National at one point?
Yeah.
Andre Dawson.
Okay.
Hey.
1%. It's pretty good. All right, White Sox 300 average. Tim Anderson, I believe, did it.
Yeah,
Probably,
because he had the batting title that year.
probably also Paul Konerko.
Adam Eaton.
Probably the year? No. Did your Mercedes be good?
Yerman Mercedes? No, he
Are
did
you
not.
sure?
I'm sure. 100% sure.
But
I think
he
Yohan
retired.
Moncada might have had a better chance of doing it than
Remember,
Yerman
Mercedes never played a full season.
Yeah. I'm fine with just doing Tim Anderson, because that's the one I know for sure. 15%. Oh, Angels legend. Okay, Astro 300 average. Who was it? Gurriel? Yuli Gurriel.
I think we'll have
Jeff
yeah.
Kemp.
Did that guy.
No Jeff Kent.
Gurriel.
Wait, was it Lords or Yuli?
Yuli.
Okay.
Casual.
1.0%.
Padres.
And 300 average
Last
season
year.
and a 40-year career, or 40-war career.
Joe DiMaggio.
Yeah.
What a pull.
1%. White Sox 300 home runs. Frank Thomas comes to mind immediately for me. I don't know about.
They don't
for
have
you
to
guys.
do it with the White Sox.
No.
Okay.
So was Tomey ever a White Sox, or was he just?
I think he was.
I think at the end of his career, yeah.
He was an
There's,
Indian. Oh, excuse me.
15%.
He was a Guardian.
Damn, 15%.
A Guardian. A
It
Guardian.
was a
excuse me.
what?
No, he was an Indian. Guardians didn't start until like 2022 or whatever.
He was a Clevelander.
We're gonna
Yeah.
bleep both of those out.
Yeah,
The
we
goal is a low percent, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Tomey was bad.
Benny, did you like do some drugs before you came in? Or like,
No, I've never played
yeah,
this.
I'm just making sure.
All right, Astro 300 home run career. Craig Biggio is a good call. Good shout. I don't know if he did it though. 300's a lot.
That's a yeah.
It's a little
Well,
Or Biggio?
I don't know if Biggio got 300. I don't know if he's just that guy.
I don't think he-
I know Jordan only has like 170.
I don't know. There's probably not a
Bagwell?
lot.
Bagwell wasn't really a.
but he wasn't a hit.
He wasn't a power hitter.
We think. You think
Springer
Springer's done
gets
it?
No,
300?
no way if Spring has 300.
If anyone's close, I feel like it'd be
Just put Altuve.
I was thinking Altuve.
Jeff
Do you,
Kent.
do you actually think he has 300?
Jeff Kent? Do we think Jeff Kent?
I don't
has
think.
300
I don't.
home
I don't
runs?
think.
Oh,
I don't.
yeah.
I can't think of. Anyway, it's got to be someone that like played in the Astros for like a year.
Yeah, that's. I don't think it's like an actual like.
All right, we'll skip it and come
actual
back.
player.
300 home runs, 40 war career.
Barry Bonds.
Yeah,
My goat.
There's another hit. Favorite Bonds. That was probably the most popular.
Great
Yeah.
song, by the way.
You got it. All right.
Respect.
Not respect. For these two, National Astro. Just think of Astros.
Howie Kendrick.
Yeah. Was he an Astro?
No.
Then why'd you say it?
Because he's a
You just said
national.
star list of names. That's what.
I said start listing Nationals.
Verlander was an Astro, but not a
Or
national.
Astros.
Scherzer was a national, but a national. Greinke, no.
Thinking of pitchers. That's an interesting way to do it. Like Patrick Corbin.
Wasn't Hunter Pence an Astro at one point?
Pence was a national.
Or no, not National. He's a.
I think it was
Astro.
Jason
Say, was
Worth.
he in?
Oh, Worth.
He wasn't an Astro, I don't think.
Uh,
Was either of the Zimmons, Ryan or Jordan?
Jordan was like a
No.
Tiger.
Okay.
And a national. I don't think he was an Astro.
Yeah, I don't really.
Jeff Kemp.
Who knows about the White Sox, bro? The White Sox are a party franchise.
The White Sox aren't involved in this, but.
Oh, shit.
Josh is in the wrong headspace altogether.
Barry Bonds.
Why do you only have Barry?
I'm thinking of the song
Okay.
now.
He played for 15 years.
Dude.
He only needed to average
20.
like about 20
I
home
think the
runs a
shooter,
year.
yeah.
There we go. Okay, he did do it.
Let's go.
Really?
Yeah. And he clearly was the most common one. He was 52%er.
Houston.
Crazy.
I bet it's either him or what's his face L2.
Altuve.
Even if L2 did it, but Will Smith.
Yeah, Will Smith. Yeah.
Oh.
Was he actually a national?
I think he might.
I think he might have
Astro.
been. Oh shit.
Wait,
No, it's this one. Shit.
Wait, was
Oh.
it that one? Yes, he's been on since 2012?
Yeah, well, he didn't play. Okay. Randy Johnson was an Expo.
Oh,
Expos
that's
turned into the
bull.
Nationals.
That's bull.
Yeah. All right, Braden, I will give you the choice. Do you want to do your segment now, or do you want to do the third baseman tier list?
We'll do mine. We're going to be playing
Braden is off screen here.
Guess the Imposter,
Oh, shit.
MLB
Among Us?
edition. Okay, it's not supposed to be like that.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Sauce me that.
each of you guys will have a whiteboard. You guys are going to put your heads down. I'm going to go to all of you.
Oh, it's like heads up, 7-up.
And
Got it, and then you're gonna
I'll
have the
show you-
question.
three of you guys are going to get the same question. One of you guys
Is not gonna
is
get
gonna
it.
guess
Oh,
a
okay.
Wait, I
different
like
one.
this.
You'll know
Big
if you're
thinking.
the imposter or not.
Big thinking.
And if you're the imposter, this was a normal word until like 2019.
That's true. That's facts.
If you're the imposter, you'll know, and you'll obviously have to try and defend yourself. If you're the imposter and you make it out, or or they guess someone else, you get 2 points. I'm not gonna
Okay.
keep score because I'm lazy. If you guess the right person, then you give yourself a point. Justin, please no pornography on the whiteboards. Oh, it's Sonic. Okay, so
The first thing he draws is.
It's magnet.
All right, we're gonna have a really good time skip right now. Of
yeah,
First
if you might have to
round.
time skip in between too, because I gotta like retype them on my phone.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Do
All right.
do a time skip.
All right.
Round one.
Time skip right now.
Okay, you guys can all put your heads up. So the question was, how many teams are in the MLB? You guys can all show your answers, and you guys will be able to guess who the imposter is.
I put the.
Yo,
Both
we're
Benny
trolling.
and Josh
We're
got it
trolling.
wrong.
All right.
Wait a minute.
All right.
Guys, I
Okay,
guessed.
wait. This
Are you
is.
guys sure? Are you sure?
So
All right.
for reference, the
Pretty
answer
sure.
is 30.
So are we sure that Josh just said, "Oh, I'm an idiot," and just put the wrong one, or did he get a new question?
Okay, here's the thing. I think it might be Benny, because his question might have
He
been
just
like
said Josh is just.
you might have done like how many teams are in like the NFL.
You
And that was
you
maybe
think I
his
would know that
question.
more than baseball though?
I assume you know 30 in the MLB. But to be fair, I assume Josh would also know
Okay.
30 in the MLB.
Okay, how's this? Can I like explain my? Am I
Yeah,
trying to?
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
trying to defend myself.
Try-
Right?
Yeah, you defend yourself, and then you guys
So-
all vote who you think it is.
So I screwed up, right?
Okay.
Instead of East, West, whatever, Central, I did 4 teams in 4 divisions in each of the leagues.
Like the NFL.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 16 times 2. 30.
Okay.
Josh.
Josh.
Where'd you get 28 from?
I just do 0, 20, or 30. I just couldn't remember which one.
Why would it be 28?
No league has 28 teams.
There's 28, and we're like, we're good. We don't need two more.
I just couldn't remember, so.
Okay, so.
So you guys can vote who
me
you
and
think it
Justin
is.
are good.
Okay. Who
I
should?
mean,
You're good.
Even if you're the imposter,
good.
you can still vote.
I feel like it's Josh.
I just love how we just looked and we're just like, ah.
Well, the imposter will vote, so it's obvious that it doesn't show that they're the imposter.
Well, I have to go with Benny. So.
Yeah.
Do we just vote separately?
Yeah, you each vote for someone. You
Okay.
can write it down if you want.
No.
No.
We'll go. I'm voting Betty.
All right, I'll vote Benny as well.
Wow, dude.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Who is the imposter?
It was Justin.
It was me. I was the
What
imposter.
the yo, you idiot! You're both just idiots.
You know, game is game.
My question
As soon as I
was.
saw write down 20, I was like, oh god.
My question was, how many teams are there in the NFL?
And you got that wrong?
Hmm?
Oh,
No.
there is 30.
But here's the, Brayden, I don't think you should show me that I was the imposter because I purposely put down the wrong answer.
It'll be less obvious next time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just say what just have their question, and then once they know, you'll be like, the question was this, and then they'll know that they're the imposter.
That's
And then we could also just do like one at a time. Just be like, oh, Justin goes first, then Benny shows his answer.
Okay, we can do that. So I'll say the question once everyone answers, then
Okay.
you'll know.
So do I get a point?
No, you don't get no points for that.
What?
We'll make that a trial.
Yeah,
That's
a
the trial?
Give yourself
Brother.
a point. Fine, give yourself a point.
32 teams in the MLB, 28 teams in
I
the
felt
MLB.
under pressure.
Yeah, me too. I got
Oh
scared.
my
No one,
jeez,
give yourself a
bro.
point because no one else deserves one. I mean, Bryson kind of did, but
That
those two did not.
some
I was
bull.
stressed out.
1 point.
I don't like being time tested.
All right. We'll go round two then.
All right, I'll put my head down.
Heads up. The question was, what country is Ronald Acuna from? You guys
Alright.
share your answers.
Just
See-
I put the DR.
I originally put DR, but I changed it to Curacao.
Okay. It's not.
Josh?
It's not?
Okay. Josh, next.
This is a rough one.
Alright.
I have the correct answer.
It could be.
Venezuela.
It was
is-
one of two.
it is
was either
Venezuela.
Venezuela or
Spelled it
DR.
wrong, but it's still the right
Yeah,
country.
I did know.
Okay, if you guys
It's just
want
gonna be
to,
this.
Greece is-
if you guys
Okay.
want to guess,
His question had to have been
Like Giannis.
yeah. Where is Giannis from?
I'll reveal what his question.
No.
I'll reveal what the
So-
imposter's question was at the end.
Yeah.
Who are you guys voting for?
Josh.
It's
Wow.
gotta be.
It was Josh.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You said which country's in the Caribbean?
I said name a country in the Caribbean to give you at least a chance.
put
and you put Greece.
You put Greece.
I panicked, alright?
What would be the correct answer there?
Any of the ones that we put,
You could
Venezuela,
at least
DR,
like fought
Costa
from
Rica,
that.
Puerto
yeah.
Rico.
That's why I gave you a chance, because if I said name where Giannis was from, then that's
Yeah.
Greece is not obviously not the answer.
Well, yeah.
Greece is
That's
the
on you.
Mediterranean.
Greece is
That,
in.
Josh,
Greece
that one's
is-
on you. Okay.
Can
Well,
we
I'm
put up a
sorry.
map right here, man?
Do you guys not know your maps? Or where countries are?
I just know
The Caribbean? You gotta know where the Caribbean is.
Well, now I do.
That's Europe.
Oh, I'm just saying.
Well, yeah, I know it's Europe. I just got panicked, alright?
He hit the this in the red, yellow, and blue.
So he did play in the WBC.
He did.
Okay.
I believe so.
The answer was Venezuela.
At first I
Venezuela.
put like Puerto Rico, and I was like, is it DR? I was like, no, it's not.
Well, clearly you didn't have to worry because Josh was.
And then I was gonna put
I'm pulling up a map.
the Bahamas, and I was like,
Where
oh
is
wait,
Greece?
that's Rihanna.
I would have guessed the Bahamas before I looked it up.
Massive.
Oh, why am I?
Then we have to hit them.
Can we just keep a world map right there?
Oh my god.
There's no more questions
Alright.
about countries.
All right, Josh, you want to point to me where Greece is on the map?
Yeah, I know where it is. It's not there. It's in
Cuba.
Europe, right under.
Cuba.
Cuban ball
You
players.
could have said Puerto
Yeah,
Rico,
the Cuban
Jamaica.
ball players
Those
out
are the
there,
Caribbean
dude.
islands.
There are.
Costa
Yeah.
Rica, Colombia.
I think Jose Alvarado's Cuban.
Barbados. Who's from Barbados?
I don't know.
Are you guys ready?
You? I'm ready.
Yep.
7-Up.
The question was, how many rings do the Dodgers have? The answer is 8.
Okay. Oh, Brett, you got it
Please reveal.
right. Okay, that's got to be Benny.
Yeah,
2 and 12. Okay.
Benny's a Dodgers fan.
Discuss. I mean,
Yeah. Why'd you put 2?
Because he's the imposter.
I can only remember the last 2 of recent years.
So literally no. He said there's you know those guys and like when when no one else
They're a
played
new
in,
franchise.
in the glove, they had no gloves. Those ones don't count. Duke Snyder, he is not a real.
They won in
That
the
ain't real
80s,
ball
didn't
over
they?
there. That ain't
Yeah.
real ball.
Who do you think?
Or
it is, Teddy?
Hershiser.
Justin's 5 is pretty low.
It is pretty low, honestly. Well, I mean, I can't really talk, but
I was thinking, I like the two, this, whatever. I know they won at least one in like the 80s, and maybe like two when they were the Brooklyn Dodgers.
I knew they were high because I know they have one of the Giants. Was like
Well, I know it's like not crazy like the freaking Yankees because the Yankees.
the Yankees
27.
Have, Yankees
Yeah.
27 to say.
Yeah.
But I think coming from a Giants fan,
think it's
I know
Benny.
they were high.
I think he's just gonna put it high. It's
Yeah.
got to be Benny.
I think
I just forgot.
I think Benny.
All right, we all vote Benny.
It's Betty.
Yeah.
I gave him
Was
how
that
many
right?
rings do the Cubs have?
Was
Cubs
that
have
right?
Cubs have one,
Which
I
is
think.
3.
They have 3.
It's 3.
Because the other ones had to be before.
2016 and then like 1907 and 1908.
That's what I'm saying. They had to be before 1908.
Let's go.
Alright.
I shot in the dark and I got it right.
So I'm still the only one with the point.
Wait.
You get a point if you guess the right imposter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was gonna
Huh?
say.
I have 3 points.
I have one.
I think we what 2? Really? Oh no you
I
you were
lost.
I've
gonna
been the cookout.
All right.
All right.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Y'all ready for
I
this?
do it. I like this one. This is number
Number 4. Question number 4.
number 4. I have 10 total. The question was name a city known for their baseball team or just baseball. Everyone can reveal.
Justin, you first.
I mean, technically, their little league team is pretty good.
I mean, we did win.
I don't think we
Win
need
it
to.
back.
I don't think we need
Benny-
to go any further.
Benny, what
dude.
did you say?
New York.
I said Boston.
I didn't put a city because I thought of it, but I put Florida, aka like anything in Florida.
All right, I think it's Bryson.
That's 2 answers that are
No. Like I
very interesting.
thought about it and I was just like, I think Florida has nice baseball out there, and
The
they
prompt
also have how many
was a
teams?
city.
I know.
Yeah.
I messed up the city. If I had to say a city,
I think
though.
Bryson. I think it's Bryson.
Bro, why would you justify your reason?
Okay, but yeah, justify your reasoning
Justify
for
putting it
Henderson.
at Henderson because we live here and it's awesome, and there's cool baseball.
It's
all
just
over the
This
place.
is-
You can't say that.
You said-
There's
you're saying-
baseball here, dude.
No, we had Coronado
He's
baseball.
saying there's cities. He said, "What's up?" We have cities. We have Boston, New York, and they have Henderson.
I like
Florida.
Josh's train of thought right
Yeah,
now.
Florida.
Boston is good. Oh,
My vote's for Bryson.
I'm telling you, it's like
I think-
no.
You
It doesn't make sense for
You keep
Bryson.
thinking about
Yeah.
it.
Well,
No, I'm
alright,
telling you,
why would you put Florida? There's not even like Marlins. Marlins are in Miami. That's
But
it.
they have what two teams at least, and I'm thinking like people go down there to go play,
What's
like
the other
travel
team?
tournaments.
The Rays.
Oh,
Rays. Rays going Ray.
All right, final votes.
My vote's for Justin.
Bryson.
I gotta go, Justin.
I'm gonna go Justin.
Damn
It was Justin.
Ah, so close.
Yeah, my
Mine was-
idiotness almost actually.
He almost saved
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. My question was name a city in America.
This guy.
I was like, shout out.
You are not set up. What the heck? You
could
set
have named
yourself up.
You could have named
with
a random
Henderson.
city and it might have worked. You know?
Henderson. That's awesome.
I didn't think
That's where we
you'd say
live.
Henderson.
That's where Anthony John Viktorovich is from.
That's true.
And Bryson Stott. All right.
The prompt was name how many minutes are in each NFL quarter. Let's reveal. 15. That's correct.
6. Alright.
All right. The real question is Josh going to be wrong here? No.
Josh put 15. Bryson 17.
What?
I feel like mine's more justifiable than going up.
Something's wrong here.
That is the longest football game ever. What was
Wait,
it was quarter?
The
Quarter.
prompt was how many minutes are in each NFL quarter. You put 6.
Wait,
It's got to be Bryson. Bryson's not that dumb.
No way.
Benny might be, but Bryson's
Are
not.
football games really that they're running around out there for an hour?
that's what I'm saying.
For an hour, that's
Justin, bro.
That's what I thought it was. That's why I thought it was.
Like, to me,
I couldn't
6
tell. There's no way.
that's a
Six-
reasonable time.
Okay,
And
why would he put 17? That's
I
a
know,
very
I'm
specific
confused.
number.
I didn't. I legit didn't know either. But I was like, "There's no way they're gonna be out
okay,
there."
but him being that like off like that is way more.
You're in a
suspicious
fantasy
than me.
football league. How do you put 6 minutes?
He's the co-host of the podcast where we talk about football for an hour
But
and
you
a half.
know that I don't know a lot
You
about
should know
football.
that.
That's why we're doing baseball now.
He is the co-host. You should know.
He
You
did.
guys will have to decide.
Okay, here's the thing.
Take your
He
time.
put 17 just as a number. He put 6 minutes.
Yeah, I did put it in the time format.
But
Bro, I need to
It's
put it in
still-
the minute
still
format.
6
You
minutes
guys
and
didn't
17
put it in the minute format.
Because we got it correct,
Yeah.
Bryson.
I was close, but I legit
No.
didn't even know.
I think it's
And that's
Benny.
something you would know.
I think it's Benny.
I'm going with Benny because why would you put the clock? It's
Yeah.
very specific.
Benny. I think
it was
Benny's.
Bryson.
It was Bryson.
I'm just.
Damn it.
Dude, wow.
This
Benny-
guy put the Madden 6-minute timer, bro.
But what's your question?
Mine was pick a number 12 through 18, and I thought it was gonna be what is Shohei Ohtani's number.
So
Damn
you
it.
could have said 15, and that would have been right, and
Yeah.
you would have. Well, you did win, but you would have won more easily. Benny, I don't know what the hell
6
happened
minutes, really.
6
Dude, I don't
minutes.
know.
Madden, 6 minute, 6-minute quarter in Madden, bro.
It's been a minute since football's been on, bro.
He
All right.
said they're only gonna play.
Wow, they're out there for an hour.
For half an hour.
Y'all
Okay,
played
but
for an
Bryson,
hour, bro?
Bryson, you did know it's 15, right?
Yeah, but I was just like, oh, at least I was closer to
That's no
the
point for you.
15.
Yeah,
Mark
He
that-
insulted his own intelligence to throw me off the
Hey,
trail.
that's game, bro.
And then
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
Benny
okay,
is in
6
last
minutes,
place.
but then it stretches because you know timeouts and all that. So they're out there for a
They
while.
last like 2.5 hours, the games. Maybe 6-minute quarters.
Alright.
Alright.
I'm excited for this round.
Heads down.
Heads down. So the question was, name a historic MLB team known for their history. We'll start with Bryson. What did you say?
The Pirates.
Okay.
Okay,
Not my first guess. Josh?
went with NY New York.
Which
Yankees.
Okay.
Okay. A little
Or-
unclear.
Boston,
Red Sox.
Red
Good
Sox.
Yeah, I'm
answer.
watching the Mets, bro. I'm all full game.
And Justin.
I went for the Arizona
Okay.
Diamondbacks.
Okay.
Alright, let's hear reasoning as well.
Let's hear it.
I feel like me and Josh don't have explanation.
Yeah, we're in the same
Well,
zone.
okay, wait, hold on. Okay.
The Pirates
Yeah.
and the D-backs were what?
Pirates, I guess.
First name that came to mind, Roberto Clemente.
Okay, fair.
I get that.
Dave Parker just passed away too. But I know they haven't been doing anything obviously recently.
Like
But-
ever.
I think I'm McCutcheon.
Like
For the
ever.
Because it's the only thing they had in the
That's
last
true.
10
We didn't even
years.
get a ring out of
That
it.
is true, but
Who's
yeah.
the white dude with the braids from San Diego?
The white dude?
With the dreads?
Cole Tucker?
Like Travis Gankowski or something?
But yeah, that was the first thing that came to mind was Roberto Clemente for me.
Okay. That's fair. I put the D-backs just because they became a team in '98 and then won 3 years later. I don't think any other team has done that.
D-backs do have history.
And especially with Randy Johnson, Luis Gonzalez getting that single off Mariano Rivera, RBI single.
I think Pirates are the most not historical team out of these three. Because which was again yours? Red
Oh,
Sox.
come on. Are we serious right now?
D-backs, they had like the Randy Johnson era. Like they had
Yeah.
they had crazy. That's like a.
Luis
We're talking
Gonzo.
historic teams and we're talking rank.
Can I say something? I know that. Alright, we all put the name of the teams. He only put New York.
The city.
So you're
I know.
so you're thinking Josh.
Yeah, you guys just
Yeah, New York
clear yourselves,
Yankees.
guys.
There is 2 New York teams, Josh.
Who's at? Yeah, I'm thinking the
is
fucking
true.
Mets, bro.
Benny Rodriguez.
They're
Yeah,
the best.
yeah,
Darryl
yeah.
Strawberry.
I mean, we all
Yeah,
got
Juan Soto, bro.
Red Sox. I get Red Sox. New NY is kind of
Yankees.
But what could he ask? Where he knows like his answer would
the
be
Yankees.
like
The
New York or-
Yankees.
Seems like you guys are very torn.
I'm gonna go with
Even
Bryson.
Josh is a suspect
There's no
somehow.
way.
Bryson would put Dodgers, I feel like.
I thought
Yeah,
about
why
no,
would you
I
put
thought
Pirates?
Like all like the.
I thought about it, but I'm just like, bro, there should be more. If it's just gonna be Dodgers,
I
bro,
agree with you that that's a
I
really
thought it was either
historic
gonna be.
franchise.
I thought it was either gonna be Dodgers or Dodgers or Yankees. But then I was just like, yeah. I'm telling you, the first thing that came to mind was Clemente.
We're gonna do final votes. Justin,
Me,
go first.
I gotta go Bryson.
Benny.
Come back to me.
Okay. Josh.
I'm gonna go with Bryson.
It's gotta be Justin then if he's shooting me.
You're voting Justin.
What was your vote?
Bryson.
Might as well go Bryson.
It was Justin.
It was me.
You guys are idiots.
It was
bro.
Justin.
Bro, but D-backs do have like.
I don't
No,
think
they don't.
D-back? No,
They do
they
not.
don't.
Bro.
They were. Oh
He's-
my god.
My question was literally 2 teams joined the MLB in 1998. Name one of them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
98.
D-backs.
What are we even talking about?
D-backs. I think the other one was
It
Rays,
is a
right?
race. Bryson, That wasn't a great answer.
I know it wasn't a great answer,
Like,
but I'm like,
Yankees,
bro,
everyone.
I feel like I should
Dodgers.
rather have
if
that
you put like
answer.
a
but, like,
Dodgers or something, it would have been
No, like,
so
that's too
obvious to us,
easy.
'cause-
You have to put the easy answer.
Yeah, that's the point
No,
of
it
the
makes
game.
me suspicious, bro.
bro,
Oh, let's play Russian roulette.
You did make yourself.
you
kinda
said
suspicious.
Randy Johnson. Oh, historic.
I said-
Randy
He was the best
Johnson.
pitcher of all time.
There's been one big lefty ever in the history
I
of
was
the
looking at all the
MLB.
historic teams. I
Oh
said pick
my
one of the two
jeez.
newest teams ever, and he won.
All right.
somehow.
All right.
Next question.
Right.
The prompt was this MLB player has the most MLB hits all time and was banned from the MLB for gambling.
All right. I'll go first. My favorite Cincinnati Red and Philadelphia Philly, and known pedophile Rose.
That is correct.
Heroes.
P. Rose.
Then he also said P. Rose. Josh.
Barry Bonds.
All right.
Oh shit.
Pete Rose.
And Bryson P. Rose.
Fun fact: I saw Pete Rose in person.
Yeah.
My uncle is a huge Reds fan.
Did he try and touch you?
No, he went, no.
What?
That was the thing though. Is we was like a signing, right? And so
Yeah.
he was like signing stuff. He had the horse races up, and my uncle was torn. He was just like, "Dang, he did it."
I saw him gambling. Saw him gambling.
He was completely torn. He was like, "Dang, he actually did it."
All right.
So
Josh. It's Josh.
Yeah, I'll be Josh.
I'm gonna go with Benny.
So it was actually a bit of a twist. It was both of them.
What?
But Bryson guessed it right.
How would two of them be? it?
I messed up. I forgot to give.
Okay, he
I
messed
forgot
up.
to give the prompt.
No,
back
but
to
that's it.
Bryson.
It's just like it would have been
What
funny if
was
my
your
answer
prompt?
was no. It was just name a top 10 hitter of all time.
Oh, okay.
No, but technically it was like I just got really lucky.
You
I
did
guessed
get
it right.
lucky. Sorry, Josh. That
Yeah.
one's. It was supposed to be you, and then I forgot to switch it back. And it ended up working out
Let's go Pete Rose.
because you said Barry
Yeah,
Bonds.
that worked out.
But Barry Bonds was a good hitter though.
He was a very good hitter.
He's arguably the best hitter of all time.
All right.
Think about it. In like 30 years, you're gonna see Shohei just at the casino.
No translator.
With eBay.
Didn't know my dad sends me a photo. Guess what I saw today? Pete Rose. He's like gambling. I'm like, that's funny. That's ironic.
Rest in piss. All right.
We're good. Heads up. The prompt was this MLB player has the nickname the Big Unit. I almost said her. Sorry. The Big Unit.
All right.
Let's reveal.
Randy Bird Killer Johnson.
Randy Bird Killer Johnson would be the right answer.
Well,
Benny.
I messed that one up. Mariano Rivera.
As a Sandy Koufax.
Bryson, let's see your answer. It
I
is.
got a Frank Testosterone Thomas.
Oh shit.
Wow, okay.
I just heard the big at
So-
sorry.
Oh my god.
I can
anyone-
assure you there is only one imposter.
Do we sure?
Are there three
I
imposters?
promise there's only one.
Does anyone remember like those testosterone
I do.
commercials? he used?
Nugenics.
Nugenics total team.
Yeah, dude. Text this number now and get your free trial.
So
Sandy Koufax is kind of crazy. That's a crazy pull.
These are all crazy.
That's a crazy pull.
I was like,
I'm sorry.
so I promise.
I
there's
love how
only
we're
one.
talking about Randy Johnson 2 rounds ago, and this guy put Sandy Koufax.
You flipped me off. All right.
All right.
There's one imposter.
All right, my vote has to go to Bryson. Just on the big.
Really?
He knows who the big unit is.
Okay.
Okay,
I
but think
just-
about it. His nickname is the Big Hurt, isn't it?
Yeah.
I just
I
saw
feel like
that. That's what I thought it was.
He
that.
would
That's
read it
why.
the entire time. You can say whoever you want because I know it's not me. I'm gonna go who I think it is. I just fully believe that you two are just dumbasses.
I think Sandy Koufax is great.
Okay. So
Well, we are also all
I
three
don't-
pitchers, too.
I think his
But-
nickname was Southpaw. I think he originated that. I don't know.
But like
Lefty? I don't know. I don't think he has.
He was also a Jew.
You don't know
Okay.
Sandman?
That's a pretty.
You're a
common
Metallica
name, so-
fan.
Plus, it's also like yeah, Metallica.
Okay, I hated that nickname first off.
And plus,
'cause that's
I know
their
you-
overplayed. That's the
I
most
know you play
overplayed
MLB the
song.
show. You had the There was the Sandman
I
card
really
too.
didn't.
But
I
was just
never
like,
liked Mariano Rivera cards. First off, I'm not a Mariano Rivera fan.
What'd you put him?
Well, can I ask you why you put that? And then like I'm just gonna completely dodge him. But, like, can I ask you why you put that?
Let's each go around and Justin's safe. Why are you not the imposter, Benny? And then we'll go to everyone
I
else.
mean, you've seen it. I put 6-minute quarters and I wasn't the imposter.
That's a good
I
point.
do
Okay.
kind of screw up.
Let's go to
sometimes.
Josh. Dear Lord.
I like Sandy Koufax.
And I feel
How
like
does
at
that
least
correlate with
No,
you?
he's a Giants fan.
we're in the same era. I feel like Sandy Koufax isn't up there, dude.
Sandy Koufax is pretty old.
He's
Exactly.
old. He's an
Big
imposter.
unit Sandy Koufax.
Bryson, why are you not the imposter?
I told you, I was like, dang, I thought it was the big hurt, but you put the big unit.
I feel like Sandy Koufax is even like a player you'd give a nickname like the Big Unit.
He was a fairly skinny guy.
I know.
There he goes.
But then again, so was Randy Johnson.
Pumping 89.
Randy Johnson was 6'8" or whatever he
Sorry,
was.
I was too excited to put Frank testosterone.
Frank testosterone.
It's okay.
on top of his- Sorry,
We're gonna
I
each
thought
go
about
one
it.
more
All
time
right.
to vote.
Whatever. Just vote now. I still think it's Bryson.
Benny.
Okay,
think you're
fine.
I'll go Josh.
Josh.
I'm gonna go with Bryson.
Bryson.
I'm going with Josh.
It was Benny.
What?
What happened with you guys?
I just threw it out there.
Damn.
I don't know what happened with Josh. Bryson, I can
Wasn't for
understand.
Randy
I don't know what
Johnson.
happened with Josh.
My thing literally was, what is the name of the... I thought you actually put that.
Benny's question was name a Hall of Fame pitcher.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
Josh,
I mean,
you
You fooled us.
Benny
Fooled
got
everyone.
It's very
Benny,
hard.
so-
Did you,
2
wait,
points
did you already
to
get
you.
rid of the... What's it called? Your question?
What?
The question that you wrote down. Did you already get rid of it?
Yeah,
Oh.
I wrote the new one down, but
Oh. Wait, can you, like, go back on it? I swear it said hurt.
It's a big unit.
I swear it said hurt for me.
Apparently, Josh
Sandy
thought it
Koufax.
said Sandy Koufax.
You never
says
know.
unit.
Oh, darn it.
You guys know how hard it is to act when you know something coming out your mouth is so stupid?
Yeah.
You
I
just
put
got
Henderson
so lucky
for
this kid
baseball
put
now.
Sandy
Yeah,
Koufax.
You never know, bro. You never know.
You two honestly saved me that one. I don't know what the heck happened, you idiots.
Are we good?
And we're good.
All right.
The prompt was, what division are the Orioles in?
AL East.
Just says
AL
AL East,
East,
AL
AL
East,
East.
American East, and the NL
AL
Central.
All right, it is Bryson. I'm going to give myself a point.
Let's, it was Bryson.
Yeah. What was the question?
Yeah, name a division.
Okay.
So he said a.
You had a
NL
1 in 6
NL
chance.
Central? That's what you chose?
I was gonna be at a Central team anyways, so.
That was a tough one. That was a tough one.
Wait, did you put American East?
Yeah.
I'm surprised no one got that. American East?
I don't know.
He had 2 out of
Why do you
4.
say everything so weird? NY,
Sandy
American
Koufax.
East.
Sandy
I
Koufax.
love Sandy
The big
Koufax.
unit.
Remember that one episode where like SpongeBob went down? He had like a dream. He went down to the
I'm like,
library. And Gary
Yeah.
was like all
Sophisticated.
Oh,
Yeah.
he was like the librarian
In the
or some
cape.
shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Alright, we're gonna go one by one. We're gonna start with Justin.
All right.
The prompt was name a player in the MLB you think could win the MVP this year.
Put Bryson Stott.
Alright, so it was Justin.
Okay.
I put Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott's not a popular answer, but let's continue.
Let's see.
Benny put
Cal Riley.
Cal Riley. That's a good answer. Josh,
With Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge, and that is
Like,
SpongeBob. And
Yeah,
Bryson,
Spelled
Cal
Rally.
Big Dump Rally.
Cal, Big Dumb Riley. Let's discuss.
Spelled it wrong.
Yeah, I did.
Do you care to explain?
It could have been in either league. I didn't really specify.
That's funny. We're all in the AL, and then he's in the.
And
both-
with someone who
Both
sucks.
questions didn't specify the league, so don't get caught up on that.
No, I'm just saying.
Bryson Stott's that guy.
But he's been hurt all year, and you know he sucks.
He's not been hurt.
There's no point in going
Well,
back and forth.
these-
We know it's Justin.
No,
too.
he's my guy. My favorite player.
It's Justin.
Alright, so what questions did you give Justin?
It's Justin.
It was just.
It was name a player you're super disappointed in this season.
I knew it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Stott has like
I was like, don't even try. I don't. I can't.
he has like a 620 OPS.
Yeah,
Yeah,
at first I was just because I said it was a stupid answer. I put Jacob Wilson. I was like, no, let me not.
Dude,
throw.
you keep selling.
I was like,
yourself.
let me not throw this. Let me not throw this.
I should have put Sandy Koufax.
I was like, let me not throw this round. No, because I was thinking about AL, and I was like, oh shoot, I'm really high on Jacob Wilson. But I was like, no.
He's been
Higher than Judge or Rowley.
No. But then I was like, no. I have to put Rowley. I want Rowley to win, bro.
All right. Is it last question time?
Last question.
All right.
This is a numbers one, so this one should
Okay.
be fun.
It's actually just
Pop.
Heads down.
one.
Heads up. The prompt was how many teams from each league make the playoffs? Let's see everyone's answers.
It is 6.
6.
Oh.
6.
Oh,
And
sh-
6.
Oh.
Wow, everyone got the right answer.
Okay,
That's-
Bryson, who do we think doesn't know more? Josh or Benny?
Why'd you put 6?
Because the 2 wild card and then 1 automatically goes to the divisional series. Right?
1?
Is it 2?
It's him.
Why'd you put 6?
There's always someone that always gets like the free bypass, the free pass.
Uh-huh.
And then 2 is usually goes from like, for example, like a because how I remember it was the Giants and Dodgers when against each other.
That is
So,
true.
like-
2 years ago.
So like I remember a lot from that
Yeah.
when fucking the half swing bullshit happened.
22,
And it was actually
yeah.
not called.
No, it was called. I think
Or it was called. That's why I
It was called
had a
Wilma.
meltdown.
Yeah. It's
And-
called on Wilma.
That was during homecoming, I think, right?
Okay, we have to bring this up, right?
That explains why I was able to watch the game.
Interesting.
So we all will watch it.
So everyone said 6.
Yeah.
And also just know how brackets work.
You know how brackets
Well, I just
work.
remember it's
Here's the thing, it wasn't always like that though. It used to be 5.
No,
It
used
did
to be
change
5.
recently.
No, that's
Yeah.
why. But the new change, the 2 wild card teams and then the 2 byes.
It's 2 buys,
I remember the 2
4
byes.
wild cards.
Yeah.
This man said 1
Is
guaranteed.
that what it is now?
Yeah.
Yes, because it's remember.
You're not helping your
That's
case.
all.
Ben.
Yeah, it's also because remember how I said my wild take would be 4 teams
The
from
4
yeah,
for
four
AL
from
East teams, yeah.
Because technically it's 3 wild cards and then whoever's the lowest in the technically if you
And
win,
out of
Yeah,
the 3
yeah,
division
which is
winners.
basically the central
Basically,
team.
yeah.
The central team will play one of the wild
Which is
cards.
Well, not
which
this
is
year.
pretty crazy.
Not this year.
Tigers
Not
are
this
gonna be
year.
good, but,
Tiger's
Well,
best team in the
I think it's Benny.
It is someone.
I swear, it really isn't me. You know, like, that's all I
That makes so much worse.
That's all I can really
If you pick me,
say.
we're losing. If you pick me, we're losing.
That's all I can really say, dude. I got no. better
It's hard to
explanation.
defend yourself in this one.
If
but
for real, like, it's not
Okay.
me. That's all I can say.
I will say the imposter's question was pick a number between 5 and 10. So they got really lucky.
I'm not that lucky, dude.
5 and 10.
I feel like it's Josh.
I'm gonna go with Benny.
All right, Bryson, we have a decision to make.
Edo. What happened in that? Wait, what happened in that Giants year?
We had the highest record,
Yeah.
and then you guys went to play. We were the first seed. I'm pretty sure number 1 seed,
I believe that's correct.
and then you guys won the wild card.
Against who?
He doesn't
He
remember.
does. You don't have to remember.
Yeah.
But that's
Then
I don't
we
know.
put-
I
then
don't
we
Do
put
you
y'all right-
remember?
Then we put y'all right
Oh,
after.
it was the
CT3
Cardinals.
walk
It was
off.
it was a 5 first of a best of 5,
Yes,
Yes.
because
and
of
then we
the LDS.
lost.
That might have been the first year of expanded playoffs.
And then
I
I
don't
got
know
sad.
because the Braves.
No.
And then
Or was it
that's all.
2022 was the
No,
first year?
it wasn't because we played. It was only 1 game Cardinals.
Okay, then it was 2022 was first year of expanded playoffs.
I swear we played Cardinals, and then I think we played the. Did we play the Brewers that year too? I don't know. But
it's not relevant.
yeah,
I
but
know
that's not relevant.
Okay, let's just pick. I still think it's Benny.
I was gonna say I'm just gonna say it's Betty just because he said the. Yeah, that was
I
my
mean,
question.
I'll-
Was Giants the first seed or second or
Their first seed.
yeah?
All right.
It was
Let's go.
Josh.
It was me.
What?
Um,
There you go.
you got really lucky.
And I was like, it's not gonna be a high number because Brain picked a high number last time. So I picked the last one low ball.
Unfortunate.
Told you.
Okay, you gotta come up with better reasoning other than it's not me.
It's like, no, it's not me, no. Like.
What else could I have said, dude?
Like I drew the brackets and everything.
Yeah,
Mr.
the 2 buys, 2.
I wasn't expecting the imposter to get it right.
Oh, very nice segment.
Well,
Very
that's
good
the game.
segment.
That was a good segment,
That's
Brayden.
fine.
You finally contributed to this podcast.
Fuck you.
Arm that just Sandy Cook.
Oh, who won? I got 6 points.
I got 5.
I believe at 5. I don't really know.
Okay.
Then he didn't get 6. Justin
I win.
is our winner.
All right.
Uh,
Now let us move on. We have a third baseman tier list to quickly bang out.
I love third base.
Yeah, that's
Got
your
like-
position.
20 minutes.
Half.
Third
I'd
base?
say. Well, more like 25%.
Oh, the recording. Oh, let me.
Hey, White Sox bring it
It's
close.
recording. And sync 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we have a nice tier list here.
That was crazy.
We're about an hour into the podcast. So let's wrap this up. We'll do the third baseman and whatever. So we have all of the third basemen.
Alec Bohm, go to Alec Bohm tier.
We'll get into it, but we have all these cool tiers: Otto Kemp, Elite, All-Star, Solid, Average,
Otto
Bench,
Kemp?
Alec Bohm, Otto Kemp.
Okay. Isn't he the new guy for you guys?
Yeah,
The new
I
third
really
baseman.
like him.
He sucks.
All right, so Alec Bohm. I'm thinking Alec Bohm tier.
So
Yeah,
let's go to
I
Alec
think
Bohm
I'll-
tier.
Even
Is
that
that like
I
should be
hate him.
moved on?
Here's the.
Is that like the should be moved on tier?
Like, get rid of him?
How do
Yeah.
you bat close to 300 and your OPS is like 720?
That's not bad.
It's not awful.
Whose was that?
Is he has no power?
Here's the thing. He's a third baseman. He's a 1-2 player. He can hit. He cannot.
Contact?
Yeah, he's a contact hitter. He cannot hit for power. He cannot walk.
Why are we
he
even-
cannot play defense. He cannot steal bases. He doesn't have speed.
Why
He's
are
a
we
1-2
still on this?
Is he a good defender?
Alec Bohm.
Let's just-
All right.
Is he a good defender?
I believe this is Bregmeister.
Average.
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 Really?
Okay, so I
He's not
heard
old.
all-star and I heard average.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
solid
I was gonna
at
say.
least.
I was gonna meet in the. I was gonna say.
I was gonna
solid.
say solid.
Solid.
Solid's
He's-
fine.
Solid's fine. I can see that.
Okay.
Cheater.
He's just old now.
Austin Riley.
He has to be.
If you asked me
average.
3 years ago, he's elite.
Yeah, he was elite a couple years
I don't
back.
even. I don't even want to know
He's
what
been
his
on the
numbers
downfall.
are this year.
What is
Oh,
batting?
good thing I have baseball reference right here.
Like it's
I
not.
would
Okay,
have. I would say
I don't think he's. I don't think he's
solid.
been as bad as the other Braves, but
What's his
I just
batting?
no,
don't think he's.
I mean,
been with it.
274, 12 home runs, 109 OPS plus,
It's not
so he's been above
awful.
average.
He's
Yeah.
been above
Solid.
average, but it's like
He's about an average
That's
defender.
I'll
that's
say
solid
average.
for
OPS plus 109 is not bad. He's solid.
I think solid.
we could put him in solid and then see where our solid like lands.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Who the heck
believe this
Hold
is.
up.
I think it's Dylan Moore. Let me check.
That's
that
not
real quick.
Dylan Moore.
That's not
That is
Dylan
not Dylan Moore.
That is Ben Williamson.
Yeah.
Can I get a
that's
stat
the-
check on that?
Yes,
He's the Mariners starting.
You don't even know who that is.
he's a rookie.
Yeah.
Uh,
258.
617 OPS, 82 OPS.
But he's also a
plus.
rookie though.
His
Yeah.
WAR
He's a rookie. His war's
Second
alright.
round?
Probably plays a good
Say-
defense.
he probably
Can there
deserves
be
to be
a
on the
new
bench.
tier? Just be
we
like
should has
prospect?
potential.
Yeah,
has
prospect.
potential. New
Prospect.
tier.
Has potential. Help.
Yeah, prospect. Potential.
Make it black.
What do you mean by that?
All right.
Okay.
That looks nice.
Ben
Prospect.
Williamson goes in prospect. Oh.
I believe that's.
Oh, what's his
Cole.
name?
No, that's not Cole. That's
Calls an outfielder.
That's House.
That is Brady House.
Brady House.
Yeah, prospect.
Prospect.
Yeah.
Brett Beatty.
He's got.
bench.
He can't be even be prospect anymore. He's
No,
got
that's what I'm saying. I think he's bench.
No, he's bench.
Yeah.
No, actually, throw him in the Alec Bone tier. Should be moved on. I think they should move on.
Throw him
I think they should move on from him.
Unprecedented when I made this. I did not think there'd be two people in the Alec Bone team.
Mark Vientos at third.
He's injured right now. But he's also here.
Yeah.
He got sent down. Okay, Royce Lewis.
That is not Royce Lewis.
That's not. Royster's is down
That
there.
actually might be Royce Lewis.
That
No,
is
it's
not
not.
Royce
No.
Lewis.
That is
Jose
Brooks
Miranda?
Lee.
Ah, Brooks Lee.
Dude, he's gonna fire MLB The Show card.
No, he doesn't.
Bench.
Yes, he does. Oh. Okay.
No.
No,
real
he
life,
is-
I have no idea
I
how
believe
he's
he's
doing.
average. I believe he's not that bad. I think he's a more contact hitter though.
Right.
Contact hitter though.
He's betting.
literally average.
He's
97
average.
OPS plus.
I would
I've-
want him on the bench.
Yeah, he
Hey,
is a
you know
bench
what,
bat, but yes,
Bench bat.
once again,
Wait, no,
There's-
Benny was gonna put in a thought.
There's nothing wrong with being average, guys. That's.
Okay.
I
we
want
could
that.
put him in the average tier.
Okay.
I was gonna say
We
there's
all
a
know
lot
where we're going
worse.
with that.
There's a lot
But
worse.
here's the thing. I do think there deserves to be a tier between Bregman and Riley.
What's the minor
and
league?
Brooks
Sets the
Lee.
minor
No, that's what I'm saying. Is yeah.
Quadruple A.
Who
Who is this? Is this Joey Ortiz?
That's not Joey Ortiz.
Is
That
it
is.
Durbin? Caleb Durbin?
I don't even.
Bryce Terang.
That's not Bryce Terang.
It's Caleb Durbin. Okay. I actually think he's been decent this year.
Yeah.
Bench.
Especially because Joey Ortiz hasn't been
Yeah.
great this year.
Mid-level guys make the
He
game of baseball.
1.5 WAR. He's been an average hitter. He's been an all right.
Once again, just like Brooks Lee.
But he is 5'7", so bench.
Damn.
Dang.
Yeah, just like Brooks
Short
Lee,
ass.
but yeah,
Bro,
Joey
I'm
Ortiz
like
has not been the
5'8",
same player though. That's why.
Yeah. Oh, this Marlins guy.
I don't know anyone.
It is Connor Norby. I believe he was part of the Taylor Rogers trade.
Map of the Caribbean.
Can we just make him call it irrelevant?
Don't
Yeah,
care.
I
Don't care. Next
Don't
guy.
want to look up stats.
Let's see. He's bad,
Oh.
Bench.
but he's kind of a prospect.
Alec Bohm.
Is he?
How
Yeah.
much is, what year is he in?
What is he?
It's his second year.
round. Second round. Second year.
Yeah.
Fine. Put him in there.
2021. He's still a
He
prospect.
gets some, yeah. If he does bad next year, then
Yeah. This is
Yeah.
Eric Swan. No,
That is Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement,
That
sure
is
is.
the most average hitter,
I agree.
and he has actually been really good this year though.
Our first average.
I'll put him in average.
He's been really good. I think, yeah, exactly. There's the difference between Bregman and Riley and Brooks Lee.
Yeah.
I think that's where it is.
Yeah.
Gino this year,
Eugenio Suarez.
He's been-
he's been
solid.
mashing.
he's been solid.
Solid.
He is in the solid tier.
Solid. Isaac Paredes has been average,
Yeah,
I believe, this
all-star.
year.
All-star?
He's making fun of me because I said he was going to be really good this year.
I don't.
Are we gonna go over?
I
our picks
think
from the beginning?
I don't even
Jazz-
think he's been
Jazz-
average. I look at his numbers.
He's
Is
not
he really
great.
been average?
He's been all right.
He's okay.
How do you spell his name? 2.4 WAR.
128. I told you.
817
Okay,
OPS.
17 home runs. That is the most Mickey Mouse 17 home runs I've ever seen.
Why?
That is true.
They're all
but,
to the
like,
Crawford
There's
boxes.
no way we're calling this guy
That's not his fault.
average.
He's
That's what
playing
I'm
in stadium.
saying.
So do you think solid?
I think he's in solid.
Oh.
Like a new tier.
I'd say all-star, but
No, I'm putting him ahead of Bregman.
yeah.
Oh.
Jazz Jism.
Chaz Jism.
bench.
He's average.
No.
I'm not a fan of
What?
Jazz Chisholm
He's been
at all.
good.
What?
hasn't
He's
he?
been really good.
He's
been-
average.
but he's been
no, he's been way better than
He's been good, but he also had that IL stint.
At the
So
beginning of the year, he's going crazy.
829 OPS, 130 OPS plus.
Bang.
He's
I
been
don't know.
really good.
it's
He's
like
batting 240 though.
let's see how many games has he
240
played
not
this year
bad.
though.
240 does matter.
He's played 56 games out of like the 80 so far.
Mm.
I would put him.
That's why it's
solid.
like that's why it's like I
zero for
don't.
half the season.
Why is he in?
I
Is
say
he?
average.
Is he still third base?
No, he's second base.
I was gonna say.
Oswald
why isn't
Peraza.
he, yeah.
is-
Why isn't he even? Is
Didn't
he
he,
even
like,
here?
I feel like we're not taking defense into as much as it can. As we
And
should.
no, that's kind of made up in the
Stupid
war.
point, man.
If you're a third baseman, do we really expect you to be that big of a?
That's true.
Base.
Alec Boehm's an Alec Boehm
Dude,
tier.
it's the hot corner.
That's a good point. That's a
I-
good
Jazz
If I was
solid.
building a team,
I don't even know. Can we
Well,
just like not even
GM,
put him
baby.
into a like, bro? He's,
He's not a
even
third baseman. All right, I'll leave him down here. J Ram.
He is the elite of the elite.
He's pretty elite.
Yeah.
And why is he under Otto Kemp?
Don't worry about it. That is.
That is. He's
White
just been
boy
sent
of the
down.
month.
Is that White
That is,
Langford?
no, that's Josh Young, but he just
That
got
is
sent
Josh
down.
He got sent down.
He just
Prospect.
got sent down.
Alec Boehm.
No, but he's not a
Bench.
prospect though.
Bench.
It's like
So benched.
he was hurt. He had a really good fire. He had a hot start like 2 years ago.
He has not been good this year. I think
Yeah,
cooled
he's
off a
good
little
this
This card in the show is god awful.
bench.
Thank you, Benny.
Ben.
Josh Young goes bench. That is
Josh
that
Rojas.
Josh Rojas is his name.
My sauce
that's not
irrelevant.
Vargas.
That is.
Josh
another
Rojas still in the
bench.
league?
Bench.
Yeah.
This
Junior
is
Caminero.
He's been really good
Yeah,
this year. I think
really.
all star.
Alec Boehm.
Put him in elite.
You think elite or all star?
No, he's an all-star.
He's an all-star.
It's he's starting to break out, and I
Yeah.
think in maybe next year or two, he could be that unless he pulls a Wander Franco.
What?
Uh-oh.
Pedophile?
I don't know. The
Oh, that happened.
the
since
water
since
the
our
water
first
yeah,
podcast.
the water in Tampa. I don't know what's up.
Key Bryan.
I'm trying to swim in those
Honestly,
Key Bryan's average,
Yeah.
honestly,
Isn't he, like, acid
I would
hitting?
say Key
but
Bryan
he's
low-key
he's
bench,
platinum
though.
glove third baseman.
Yeah,
That's
Key
the only
Bryan-
reason he's
respect
in
your
that.
elders,
That's the only reason
son.
he's
Yo.
average. Average is actually just the defensive tier.
Yeah. You can't ever ship
Can't hit.
9-gun overall defense.
That
that
is
is Luis
Renifo?
Renifo.
Yeah, that is.
He's
he
about
is
average
been-
from what I think.
I think he's.
Honestly, he might even be solid.
He's
now.
on the
Has he
Angels.
been-
He's
Yeah,
ass,
let's see
come
those
on, like,
stats.
He's on the Angels.
Once again, I don't even think he's the third baseman
Josh
though.
Chisholm's
How many?
Oh
games
shit! Negative 0.7 award, 588 OPS.
How many
Send him
games
to-
has he played
bro,
at?
I
third
think every
base?
single one, 78 games.
Yo,
No,
put him,
at
put
third
him
base.
In,
I'm pretty
Alec
sure-
Boehm.
Oh, in third base.
I don't think he's even their third baseman though.
He's still ass.
Send him to Alec Boehm.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
He's
it's
played, he played the 5, the 4, the 9. He played the 9. He was in right field.
I don't even know.
You never know with the Angels.
Look up the bottom shows. If you go down to the bottom, it shows fielding.
Oh.
So go
that's
down
all
a little
that
bit more. Wrong.
He's a
Yeah,
decent
down here.
fielder.
Third baseman, 51 games. That's enough. That's majority.
That's
50.
majority.
Okay.
Come on,
Because-
Send him to
what's
Alec
his face?
Boehm.
Alec Boehm.
Cloud has
To the
been
friend
hurt.
group.
Yeah, you can send him to. Honestly, yeah, you can
Alec
send him to
Boehm.
Alec Boehm tier because
Yeah,
Since
he-
WAR is -1.
We have that Michael Garcia.
honestly, I think
That's
he's
Michael
also yes, that's
Garcia.
Michael Garcia.
I keep
That is
thinking
Michael
Michael.
He's
Franco.
either
He's been decent.
He's
this
either
year.
been solid. I think he's solid or all-star too. No,
Yeah, he's been really good this year. As you will get a fact check.
because
on
he's
our
the only
claims.
one who actually can
Yeah.
hit.
833
Other than
OPS,
Bobby Witt
300
on that team.
average,
Yeah,
2.4 WAR.
He's also been playing short too.
Yep.
He's also plays a little bit of short. So
Josh is writing down stories.
So I think
No,
all-star.
no.
we can put him in that all-star tier. I
what
still
can I do
think
with
he's. Isak Paredes is in that. But
We'll see.
Manny,
Machado.
Average.
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 Okay.
I
Average.
feel
No.
like Machado is the literal.
You've got
definition.
4 Manny Machado
Average.
haters right here.
That's what I'm saying. You guys are all biased.
I
No,
hate
I
him.
don't mind him. I don't mind him.
I hate him.
Machado's really good.
What is Machado's numbers?
You should have gave it to Muncie.
He still has a 127 OPS plus.
Muncie's
You know
doing-
the defense is good.
Put him in
2.4
put him in solid.
I'm not gonna lie though. Look at from the Josh. You go to Josh Young's.
Isn't he the starting third baseman in the All-Star game?
He beat out Muncie fraudulently.
Okay, but look at what is the difference between him and Bregman this year then? If we think it's so,
Bregmeister.
I do think Bregman.
I don't think
Bregman's a good defender at all.
exactly.
Bregman's been really good this
Oh,
year.
938
I don't think.
OPS.
I don't even think. Yeah, if we're saying that
Oh, he's hurt.
But I do have Bregman above.
Bregman isn't solid, like I honestly would take
Okay, I'm making an executive decision.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
They're
whoa.
both going in All-Star.
Paredes.
No!
You suck. Paredes is
No!
solid. What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Who gave you all
Then
the power?
Muncie has to be elite.
The host.
It's fine, but Muncie has to be elite then.
Muncie's going in Alec Bohm.
Are you serious? No.
This is Marcelo Mayer, I believe.
Prospect.
Honestly,
Prospects.
he could go in prospect, but he's also just been really good in the show, anyways.
In the show.
He's really good.
Mark Vientos, he got sent down at
He's-
one point.
yeah, that's out.
He's
Alec
just been
Bohm.
hurt all year.
That's out.
so.
Yeah, he's going in Alec Bohm.
It's Color Storm. Colors people.
It is.
Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
That is
Average.
a interesting mustache.
I think top of the average.
Average.
What has he been hitting?
Can we,
Platinum.
He's been
can we
hurt
get a new
too.
tier for Wash?
Put Machado
No,
in
he's
there.
still good. I think
Chapman's like not bad, but he's been so
How is-
injury prone.
812 OPS with that platinum glove defense. I think we got to put him in
How's it
solid.
I would
I
say
don't even
damn.
think
I would
he's
say
solid.
also. I would say damn near elite.
Nah, he sucks a bit better than him, bro.
Are we serious right now, bro?
That is
That
been
is
injury
Matt,
prone.
Matt Shaw.
Matt
prospect.
Shaw, prospect.
Muncie.
Elite.
He's gotta be in
He's at least an
solid
all.
tier.
I say all star.
At least an all-star.
As
He's
much
not
as I
elite.
hate it.
I would
Has he
go
been
elite.
that good this year?
He's been pretty
He's
good.
been-
He's been cooking.
He
Especially
just got
pitching.
like sent on the 60 day, but it's all good.
He hasn't been that good.
What do you mean?
That's because of his
Slow
no. That's because
start.
that's because of his really slow start, though.
All right,
But
I'll put him in solid.
I would put him.
What? He finished second in starting the All-Star game.
Okay, that doesn't matter. The Dodgers.
He's
fans
still gonna make the All-Star. He's gonna get hurt. Put him in the All-Star. He's an All-Star.
Some bias over here.
If
not
he
listening
finishes
to you.
second in starting the
I'm not
All-Star game,
listening
how is
to
he
you.
not an All-Star?
Oh, how is he not an All-Star? Because his knee's gone.
That doesn't
That is
apply.
true.
That doesn't apply.
He's on for
That doesn't apply.
We've accounted
Bregman's
injuries.
on the 10-day IL.
We've accounted injuries to every other guy here. Vientos.
No, it did
Alec
not.
Bohm. Yes, we did.
Bregman's hurt.
Bregman's been amazing.
He's hurt.
He's the only guy on this list with an OPS over 900.
But he's hurt. He's not going to play in the All-Star game, so he's going to have an All-Star and put Muncie in there.
Fuck Muncie, bro.
What do you
This is
mean?
his only contribution to this whole tier.
Is this him complaining?
This is bullshit.
All right,
Bregman is
I
literally
have
hurt.
No clue who that
That's
is.
the other Max Muncy. I'm 90% sure.
Is it?
Inspect element.
I don't think so.
That is Max Muncy.
Okay.
The other Max Muncy.
Prospect.
Prospect.
Yeah.
Arenado.
Arenado's
He's been all right
solid this year.
Average.
He's been
Nah, Arenado's been solid this year.
I think
His
he has been solid.
His bat's been catching back up, I
Are we
think.
putting him above Muncie?
Please.
Are you
No.
fucking serious?
No.
Oh, wait.
Never mind.
Average.
Yeah, we could put him in average, I guess. I thought he was.
Did something.
From what I was hearing, I thought his bat was a little bit better.
Oh, who are you?
Ramon Urias.
It's still him?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I have no idea how he's doing this year.
I have no.
I'm
no
disappointed
clue.
in the bias presented against the Mexican team, Dodgers.
Max Muncy's white.
Once again,
They're Asian now. They took over.
I think he's gonna get.
That's
I
so
think he's
true.
gonna get traded, but literally
He's
the
been
definition
alright.
of
I think
average.
he's literally average.
Yeah, but I think he's gonna get traded this year.
Sure.
Royce Lewis.
Royce Lewis.
Has been.
Okay, this is the most glass-made man ever. He's going below Muncie.
What is his?
Are we seriously
I'm looking at
at
his-
I'm just looking. I don't even know. I don't even know what his numbers
Yeah.
are.
600 OPS?
Oh, yeah. Nah, he's
I like
How many
Royce
games has he played?
only 100 at-bats.
He's so injury prone.
Only 32 games.
Jeez.
All right.
First overall.
He's got to go to
Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm tier, sure, yeah.
Ryan McMahon has been all right.
Alec Bohm
been-
tier, bro. He needs to move.
He
they
should be
need
doing
to-
better.
No, he's been bad. He's been bad this year, man.
Yeah.
200.
In Coors, too.
Hitting
Yeah.
barely 200.
But he's still a good defender.
I
Yeah,
don't give a
but
shit. He's in Coors.
Still has an OPS that
Alec Bohm's
is over
here.
700.
It's barely over
they should
700.
That is Alec Bohm.
They should trade him, but they won't bench Santiago
There's a few.
Espinal.
Standing up bench for
Bench. He's been bad this year.
That is
Zach McKinstry.
He's been really
All-Star.
good.
Yeah.
Put him in All-Star.
No, he's been
I'm
really,
kidding.
really
Any
good
Detroit
this
player,
year.
put him in All-Star.
Dodger legend.
Are we seriously putting
Wait,
him above
actually,
Max I was just joking about that. I was just joking about that. I don't even know what his numbers are.
Max
No,
Muncy.
sorry.
he's been really
Sorry, I
good.
don't actually know what his numbers are, but
Look at it.
Two
He's an OPS, one
Muncy's
OPS,
been better.
batting 290, 2.5.
But he does play everywhere else.
good.
Bro, those are
put him in the
numbers.
tier left. Tier.
Bro,
Put him in not All-Star, but put him in solid.
Top solid.
Oh,
No
why do you have to
way,
put him
that's
above
crazy.
Muncy?
Fuck your Muncy,
All right,
bro.
and lastly, Otto Kemp
Just
goes
had
into
to add
Otto Kemp.
Otto Kemp.
Isn't he like pretty overrated, Otto Kemp?
I don't even know who that is.
He was an undrafted
I don't know
guy.
who
He
that dude
has a
is.
card in the show, man.
Yeah.
In the show?
Yeah, bronze.
Yeah.
Like,
He must be good.
No,
dude.
you
He
got
must
a
be good.
tops card.
Yeah, you got a top.
what are his
card.
stats this year?
He's not been like amazing.
It's just because he's.
It's because he's a Philly.
Yeah,
Dude
it's 'cause he's
sucks.
Philly.
Like,
Shut up.
What are we doing? Oh, he's from Fullerton. Shut up.
Yeah.
Fullerton, California?
Yeah.
That doesn't
Anyways, all right, that's it
Yeah,
for
I'll
our tier list.
Screw that list.
Max Muncy sucks.
I have no complaints. We'll go over it one more time.
Basically, Ramirez is.
Yeah. Otto Kemp and the Otto Kemp tier, no complaints.
I have a complaint.
Jose, shut up. Jose Ramirez in elite,
Yeah,
no
but
complaints.
Yeah.
All-star tier, Caminero,
No.
Michael Garcia,
Nope.
Alex Bregmeister,
Sure.
Machado.
Absolutely not.
So, by this list, we're all in agreement that Jose Ramirez is the best in the league right now.
Yeah.
No, Otto Kemp's somehow higher than him.
This
Sorry.
list is busted.
Sorry.
Auto kill.
All right, and solid. We have Zach McKinstry, Isaac Paredes, Max Muncy.
Nope.
His knees are gone. You don't get to talk.
Bregman's also on the IL.
Oh, you know who's not on here? Devers.
Well, he's
He's
DH.
not,
He's
not,
DH.
yeah, he's not a third baseman.
He's been
All
pretty
right.
buns for the Giants.
He's not a
Austin
third
Riley.
If we've been buns.
Okay, I don't think. Okay, I do think Maxi Paredes and McKinstry have been better than Riley.
That's what I'm saying.
So move Riley down.
Sure.
Okay. Then Gino Suarez, then Riley, Arnado, Ernie Clement, Key Bryan, Ramon Urias.
Just saying, I think Riley, Arenado, and Clement are way better than Key Bryan and Urias, but
I think they're the same tier though.
yeah, we'll just say that is it's just a huge tier. That is a big tier.
Yeah. Then bench we have Brooks Lee, Caleb Durbin, Josh Jung,
I actually think I don't even know if Brooks Lee has been playing for that long.
whatever. We'll see.
No, I was gonna say you could throw him in technically the prospect tier. I think
Josh Rojas
Otto Kemp is.
and who did you say this was?
Santiago Espinal.
Santiago Espinal, because they DFA'd Heimer Candelario.
Ciao.
Then Ben Williamson, Brady House, Connor Norby, Marcelo Mayer, Matt Shaw, and the better Max Muncy make a prospect list.
There's so many people now with bones.
And Alex
This is
Bohm
crazy.
tier we have.
This is crazy.
This one guy with the hair for the Phillies. I don't know who that is.
I feel like Royce Lewis doesn't belong in there.
Brett Beatty, Mark Vientos, Luis Rengifo, Royce Lewis, Ryan McMahon. I think he deserves to.
He could probably just be like, if we put him anywhere, he'd just probably be an average tier, if that.
No, but he hasn't even been average this year.
No, I'd just say like, technically like the Alec Bohm tier was just like, hey, we want from this guy, but like. I don't
Alec
know.
Bohm tier is for people I fucking despise.
All right, so that's our tier list.
Yep.
Tier list right
And
there.
honorable mention goes to Chaz Jism, as I
Yeah.
like to call him.
Chaz.
All right.
That's-
All right, that's it for the tier list. You guys want to talk about anything else? Kershaw got his 3,000th strikeout last night.
Yeah.
3,000.
So arousing.
Who was the hitter that he got it against?
Oh, it's some bum rookie I don't even care
No,
about.
Lenin Sosa. Immortalized forever.
Fantasy football draft is in about like a month away. That's what I'm excited
Josh,
about.
you know who you're gonna take?
I was looking at which pick I have because I forgot.
Oh, do we already know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's from last year's standings.
Oh, I'm like last.
No, you get the first
you
pick
get,
then.
like,
You get
first.
like one
Oh,
of the first
right.
picks. Yeah.
Did you get last?
No, who was last? I think, was it Jeremy last?
I think it was Justin.
No.
I made the playoffs, bitch. Go fuck yourself.
Damn,
It was definitely. It was definitely.
Pick two.
Who was last? Noah?
It was definitely like no. It was
No,
either no.
Noah was-
was second. It was one
What
of
is
the
this
new
text
people.
that you have?
What?
Why is it like... Look at his text for his fantasy.
Why is it like?
Why is it blue like that?
Yeah.
How do you see that?
All right, whatever.
Is it like dark blue?
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about the All-Star selections.
No.
Starter. Wait, isn't only the starters came out? Right?
Yes. Shit. We are going to go over them one by one and give our thoughts. Catcher, Cal Raleigh.
10 out of 10.
MVP.
Yeah.
That's my MVP right there.
Yeah.
Sure.
I guess, bro. Like,
First base, Vladimir Guerrero.
Yeah.
So this was interesting. Oh, they also have the runner-ups. Alejandro Kirk was the runner-up. I think that's just because Toronto's such a big market and the other AL catchers.
Confused.
Nothing. Then Guerrero made it for the Blue Jays. I thought he deserved it and is fine. I also wish that Torkelson got his time to shine. Because
as a starter,
they've been similar-ish.
No, Vlad's been.
you were just
Vladimir's always been
You were
good
just
for
Vlad's
years
been
now.
good.
suck off Torkelson.
Vlad's been good. I don't understand why he can't hit balls. Home
830
runs.
OPS.
I don't
12
understand
home
why he can't hit
runs.
home runs.
And Torkelson, 821 OPS, 18 home runs. He's just not as good as a defender by a lot.
Torkelson can still make it.
We'll see. I don't think he will, though. Because the runner-up was Goldschmidt.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah. Second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
no sense.
No thoughts from anyone?
I am happy for him.
Why are you 11th?
Resurgence.
I'm like fourth pick.
Who's the
Okay,
Yeah,
why are
what?
you-
This
why are
was
you the second
interesting.
pick? Jackson Holiday.
Jacob Wilson was the shortstop pick. I definitely thought Witt deserved it over
Hate
him.
it?
No.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love Jacob Wilson.
Jamie, pull that up. Pull up Bobby Witt's numbers. 4 WAR. He has a 4 WAR already.
Let's look up Jacob Wilson's.
It's like 2.
Yeah, plus he didn't even start on the team.
Oh,
Wilson's-
get him in the All-Star
Wilson's
game.
2.1.
Yeah, but he's a better hitter.
But Witt's the best defensive shortstop maybe that we've ever seen.
Really?
Yes.
Ozzie Smith.
Jeez.
You saw him? You saw him play?
Yeah, bro.
Seen it with my own 2 eyes.
I saw him see shit.
I definitely think that just his high batting average got it for him.
Yeah,
The most
duh.
overrated stat in baseball.
You shut your
He was third
If
in
it's so
shortstop.
overrated, why wouldn't Bobby Witt have a better average than him?
Because the OPS is the metric that everyone should use for offense. and
Exactly,
production.
but Bobby Witt's like one of the best hitters, so he gets on.
And he's a
fast.
great defender. And he's
Yeah.
fast.
Exactly.
How did Wilson get it over him?
Because
he can hit the freaking ball.
he's got the
So can
storyline.
Witt.
I remember the announcer saying on ESPN, Witt is definitely a better player, but Jacob Wilson's just
And why would if you're
Flashier.
if you're MLB, why wouldn't you want to capitalize on Jacob Wilson's rookie season?
Bobby
What if he
Witt's-
comes out next year just
Bobby Witt's still gonna make it.
Oh, my bad. What happened to the game I love?
Personally, I went with
We're give it to
Bush
people who deserve it. All right, J-Ram got it. I don't think there's any. See, Bregman was runner-up. You were shitting on me for
He's
saying
still in the on the
Ryan
IL.
O'Hearn.
Like,
Ryan O'Hearn has been a big surprise.
He's been good this year though, and then once they trade him, he's gonna be absolute crap. I
Who was
bet.
runner up?
Runner-up was Ben Rice.
yikes.
Jeez.
Damn, pretty good. Aaron Judge,
Yeah.
whatever. Riley Green, he's been really, really
Yeah.
good. He deserves it. Baez did not deserve it.
Hobby.
Hobby.
No.
Really?
Over Steve
I would have
Kwan.
gone Quan.
I'm going Trout.
I would have gone.
Trout is crazy.
I would have gone
I
Quan.
would have gone Quan.
I want to make Trout.
Quan for sure.
But
Even like I would have given it to like Joe Adell.
well, I'm just saying.
Oh!
Like, whoa,
That's a
whoa.
No!
Look at the season this
Whoa.
man Joe Adell
He's-
is having.
He's on the Angels.
What?
811 OPS.
I don't care. He's on the Angels.
And
What the
18
heck?
home runs from the center field position.
I'm going with my Trout.
I'm going with my trap.
Whatever. All right. National League catcher Will Smith.
It took Joe Adell 8 seasons to finally break
Carson
out.
Kelly runner up.
He's been good. Not good enough.
Any thoughts on Will Smith?
Yeah,
You Dodgers
he's
fans.
absolutely been deserving it. He has probably less games and at bats than everyone else because he misses like at least 1 or 2 games a series.
I don't get why we are.
To give it to Dalton Rushing because Dave Roberts likes to suck off Dalton Rushing, who's ass.
I suppose you should be on that list.
I think he should be in that. No, Dalton Rushing hasn't been bad, but it's also just to give him lighten the load on Will Smith. But I don't get why
Yeah,
he's
but like,
hitting after Teoscar some games.
yeah,
Teoscar has not been
he's been okay.
the player he was last year. Freddie, yeah, Freddie.
I'm
So
surprised.
a popular sentiment I saw on Twitter was that Alonso deserved it over Freddie.
Yeah, Alonso's been good this
Freddie-
year because especially hitting after Soto, he's been really like picking up that load. But
Yeah.
Freddie's just Freddie's Freddie. So
He's been great, but he's been slumping.
it's also
lately.
once again it's in Atlanta. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And fuck Pete Alonso.
How are these starters
fat,
determined again?
Voters.
Is it
It's all
popular
voting.
vote?
You
Yeah.
draft him. Josh keeps touching me.
Cattell
Cattell
earned it.
Yeah.
Runner-up Tommy's.
Edmund was the runner-up. I guess there's no other.
Tommy
spot.
Edmund! No, by vote, by
Yeah.
vote.
Woo!
By vote.
He most certainly does not.
Frankie.
I'm surprised this was Lindor's first All-Star selection because
You see
I
a
consider him the
starter.
best shortstop of the last
Starter.
decade.
What?
No, that's like his 5th selection. His first time starting.
You see, he was bumped to the 2-hole.
I did. He's just been so good. He has a career 52 WAR.
He's kind of ass. Like I think he's a little overrated.
Can you shut up?
I'm going Corey Seager all the way.
Lindor's
Very
overrated,
good.
bro.
I'm going Corey
You
Seager
really
all the
think
way.
Lindor's been the best shortstop?
Of the past decade, since 2015, who would you have?
Corey
No, I'm just saying, like, for every year?
You faded?
For every year, or just that one
No,
time?
no,
I'm
just-
just a
it's
Corey
just the whole
Seager
time.
dick
Yeah.
rider.
No,
That's fine.
Seager's a good shout.
Seager's not
Oh my god,
It's
look
not,
at
that's
that.
not a bad option, but
Two-time
He's been a
no, I
better
thought-
hitter, but he's
I
nowhere
thought
near
that's
the
what you were
defender
saying,
that
was like
Lindor
every
is.
year he's been,
Lindor's
but
got
for
it.
over the
No,
decade,
no,
yeah,
no,
because
no.
there's just so many shortstops.
He's
that
not
are-
like a. But even then, like, I consider J-Ram the best third baseman over the past however
Who else is
long.
in
But
that? Like,
here's the thing: some other seasons, Arenado and Machado have been better than J-Ram, but J-Ram's been more consistent.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to this. Betts got the
Jose
runner-up.
Iglesias.
That's crazy that Turner did not even get runner-up.
Who?
Shut up.
I actually didn't even hear.
Trey.
Trey. Oh, Trey Turner.
He's been so good. 82
How's he
He's been batting 297. The best defensive shortstop
He has
he's played.
no
You
pop.
guys
But
aren't
just
even.
just look at what he's done compared to
You guys are
Lindor.
still- aren't you
They've been
guys
so
even behind
similar.
the Mets?
What? No, we're ahead of them.
Wait, Lindor's OPS isn't even 800.
I know.
He's ass.
Who hit a grand slam off the first?
Shut up. We're 2 games ahead of the Mets.
Oh boy. I mean,
Okay, but the Marlins are also third for some reason.
No,
Yeah.
was it Lindor?
I'm not answering your question.
No, I'm being like, how
Cupcake
genuine
division.
that was.
Cupcake division.
The Braves have been so bad this year. I can't believe the Marlins are
The
third.
Marlins are third. Cupcake
Marlins is
division.
third now.
Yeah, we thought the Nationals would be third. I knew the Braves would be kind of bad.
do you have our thing we can go over?
I'll pull that up in a second.
Betts being the runner-up, he's been pretty bad this year.
Yeah,
on
you know,
offensively.
the Dodgers fans, whatever.
Defensively, he's improved a lot.
Oh, shoot, I
Offensively,
gotta
he's
get
been
him.
extremely cold.
All right, Bryson will leave after this.
Yeah.
Manny Machado,
He's got his huzz.
I believe it.
Job, Manny.
He's that guy. And Muncy, no knees.
Bro,
DH goes to Shohei Ohtani. I'm not
Yeah.
surprised. They didn't have a
That is
runner-up.
crazy, Ronald.
they didn't have a runner-up because he was the leading.
How?
Acuna made it.
How did Acuna make it?
Yeah,
But
he was.
He's been really good.
Yeah, but he's played
He's
like
been
8
really
times.
He has been cooking with
It's
the
also because it's in Atlanta. And there's nobody else on the Braves to give the All-Star selection to because they all suck.
It's true.
that bad.
PCA, All-Star.
Yep, PC and Kyle Tucker deserved it too.
Yes.
Um,
Runners up Teoscar.
That's nice.
I think
yeah.
Soto could have been.
I do think Soto deserved it, but I don't know if he deserved it over any of these.
not make it, bro?
Yeah, especially because he was slumping pretty hard earlier. So I was
Yeah.
just like, even though Ronald was out, I feel like by the time he came back, they were both like kind of hot.
You know, he's
Give
had a
it to
really,
Andy
he had a
Paz.
really good June. So
Andy
one
Paz.
of the
Yeah,
best months of his
exactly.
Give it to
career.
Andy Paz.
You were his biggest hater.
Yeah,
I can't
but
believe
he
Paz has
turned me
17
around.
homers on the
He's
year.
the only change.
He turned me around. He turned me on.
That's.
Okay.
We'll go over
Yeah, maybe.
like, especially since we have the podcast now. We'll go over like, what is it? We'll go over the reserves and everything too.
Yeah.
Who
yeah,
didn't
just
make it? Who didn't make it that they should have?
let me look at our bold claims.
Mine were spot.
Hey man, I'm
Mine was
not close.
Isaac Paredes finishes with more home runs and a higher OPS than Alex Bregman.
That's not gonna happen.
Maybe the home runs, but not the
Maybe the home runs, but
not the higher OPS. Bryson said the AL East will have 4 playoff teams, including all the wild card teams.
sorry, the Orioles just suck.
Yeah.
Red Sox are close though.
Not a
Or they're
bad
not
take.
close, but they're like wild card. It's not.
Not a
It's
terrible.
not. Yeah, it's not. You're not doing terribly. And then Braden said Nationals make a playoff push behind All-Star seasons from C.J. Abrams and James Wood.
I was right
How
about.
did James Wood not make the
I
All-Star?
was right about Wood.
How was he not even a runner-up?
Wait, that is true.
The Nationals aren't
Bias.
gonna do it, but
Wood
James
over,
Wood's been really
Wood
good.
Wood over Acuna. I said it.
Yeah. I tell you what, if the All-Star game was in D.C. instead of Atlanta, they would have put him there. But whatever. I think that's it.
I remember my standout player being PCA, and no one.
Yours
believed-
and Bryson said.
No one.
Oh, not the Eagles helmet.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
No one believed us, and now he's an MVP candidate.
No one believed you? Everyone believed you.
You did not.
That's why
believe
both of
me
you
and
said
Bryson.
it, because he was like the most popular pick to break
But-
out.
Yeah, I
You
just
were
said
like-
20. Yeah, I just said 2020 year.
You were like,
That was
2020
the
year,
Phillies
man.
thing I knocked over.
Okay, well, I'm
Right. It was the
Podcast
helmet
is
was supporting the
I should
Phillies.
speak jumping at the camera. So I should.
It was on this. So put the Phillies thing on this, and then lean it back against that.
Do the I should speak.
All right, Bryson, you leaving?
Yeah, I gotta go.
All right, we'll wrap it up. Thank you so much for watching the return of the podcast. These will be more frequent as I have a new laptop again.
late nights with Braden.
Yeah, me,
Yeah.
Braden, and Justin, and plenty of special guests.
Yeah, we had 2 this episode.
Yeah, plenty of
Turn the
special
They
guests.
won't be coming back for their knowledge, I'll tell you that much.
They will not.
Got
Unless
that
it's for
right.
NFL, then we can.
Maybe for NFL.
All right. See you later.